Welcome to the first episode of Weekly Dose of Zinc ranting about his life. I'll be posting this every Sunday. It's just me yapping with gameplay in the background. For now, right now, as you can see, it's Pokemon Showdown because it's I didn't want to download the game and record it. It's just not fun doing that. You gotta take easier steps to have easier time. That's what all the failures say. Like me. Okay, I'm getting too off topic. Uh, what I wanted to talk about was the time was like or like there's like the story I want to tell my two viewers out there, and it was like, what the hell is this fucking Pokemon? Uh, there's it was a time when you're when I got sick during a festival or festival day. If you don't know festival day, if you watch anime, there's like this one episode where they have festivals. If you have if you watch anime, you would know. But if you don't, it's basically these festivals where you have different booths. Like there can be a maid cafe booth. There can be a wedding booth, an art booth. You know, all those creative things that the students of the school can uh, present to strangers so that they appreciate their art and how much time and effort they put down. Now, my class got assigned to do the horror booth, and in our like for some people the horror booth is literally the hardest booth to do, but including us. But for other people it's not. But like for us it was the hardest thing because we're a rogue class because we don't get classes. Another video about that next week. Um, yeah, we've never really cooperated with each other that much, so it's not like we can like pull this off easily. So are you fucking no? Oh my god, Jesus fucking Christ! How did he live that? That's so fucked. Anyways, so we were we've never like I said we never really cooperated before, so it's our first time doing this. So we gave it a try anyway, cause we're just that guy, man. We're that class. Please. Okay. Another thing that happened on the same day was that I got invited to a wedding booth, or like I got advertised, and I told my friends that it would be funny that I would go there and get married to a random person. Uh, I say random. I do know like the people who are hosting the wedding booth, like all pretty much all of them, but I told them to randomly pick a partner for me. Do I have a fairy type? No. Oh my god, this makes things so much harder. Now keep that in mind. I told them to choose another partner. So, oh sorry, a random partner. So after that, we started to get planning. We went to a different room. We started building, or at least my classmate. What the fuck? Or at least my classmates did. Um, I was just playing badminton outside, but I decided to help because I school was getting boring, or school is boring overall. It got more boring when we have no class, when we started not having as much classes as we used to. Like I said, another video about that next week. But what? Yeah, I'm cooked with this one. I'm forfeiting. So I helped them build the coffin that was gonna be one of our props for the 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 horror booth. A few days go by, we were just building. It's the day before the bazaar. We were kind of our whole class was in shambles, cause like we weren't nearly halfway done with what we were doing, and we were running low on materials too. What I meant was we were running out of paint, so that was not good. What I did an offer. I just happened to live near a hardware store, and they just happened to sell paint, and I just happened to know the owner, and I called them, asked for paint because we were running low on paint because we really needed paint because so that it make you know I should. It took a couple minutes for them to respond, but they said yes, and me and my teacher and two other guys, we picked them up. I was just constantly on the move, like doing shit. I've never done so much work in school before, so this is the first time for me. And while I was doing those work, the sun was like pretty much pointed at me, like it's like straight up. Well, not like entirely. I would have probably died if it did, but it wasn't. So I was under the sun for like 3 to 4 hours. It was not fun. But I ignored it because I had a jacket and I thought I would be fine. Spoiler alert, I was not fine. We barely made it, and yeah, that's when the last day before Bazaar ended, and I thought it was gonna be fine. I was gonna, yeah, we also had to pay like 500, which is like $10 in America, but for us it's like 500, so that we can get money, like we call it cheats. They're just pieces of paper that are basically like money. Did my opponent leave? They're just basically like pieces of paper with money. So we got 500 of that, and yeah, that's when the day ended. And then when I went home, I forgot to take a bath like the idiot I am, and then I went to sleep. And remember when I told you that I was under the sun for 4 hours? Well, that made me really sweaty, and you guessed it. The moment I woke up, oh yeah, I had to go to. The worst part was I had to wake up at 3 a.m. To get ready because my bus arrives at 4 a.m. because the bazaar because like we needed to go to school to prepare early for the bazaar. And what do you know? I woke up dying of sickness. My hearing became my pitch, or like my hearing pitch became higher. I noticed because like my alarm seemed a little bit higher pitched than usual, and the music I made too. And I was like, oh shit, am I going deaf or something? And turns out it was just like it was just a common thing you get while you're sick. So basically, me getting sick throughout the bazaar was like all my fault. But I could have just easily not gone to school, but I went to school anyways because sorry, I just burped. Because I needed to fulfill my duty, which is I don't think I said it. What the fuck? I don't think I said it, but I had a role to fulfill, which was play one of the monsters in the horror booth, and I didn't want to let him down because of a mistake I made by myself. So I went to school while being sick, and the service arrived early too, so I had I had no time to eat breakfast. I went to the bus, and I went to school. It was 4 a.m. and I had to wait until 8 a.m. before I could even eat food. Now I could have just eaten in the canteen or the cafeteria for what you other people call it. I could have just eaten in the cafeteria, but it opens at 7, and I wanted to taste different food because the cafeteria's food wasn't really that good. Wait, what was? What was it? Oh, you're gonna do that. I'll just do this then. All right. What? Oh my god. I have nothing against this guy, bro. I believe Annie. After that, I went to the bleachers, and I just slept there for 2 hours. I woke up, and I'm on a losing streak right now. I need to lock in. Jesus. After I woke up, my friends went to school. Um, I just wanted to die. Well, for obvious reasons. Oh wait, I forgot this guy's a dragon type. Well, you need to have health back, baby. Do I die with 2 times debuff. Yeah, I probably do, honestly. I'll just close combat then. What do you mean? If you hear me stuttering, I'm sorry, but if you hear me stuttering a lot, it's because I've never talked to a camera before. Well, I mean, the waifu tiers does count, but like, or counts as me talking to a camera, but that took me a lot of tries to make. Anyways, it was finally 8 a.m. and I could eat or order takoyaki as my breakfast because takoyaki is my favorite Japanese food. But the thing was that I had to wait 30 minutes before I could even eat my takoyaki. Because even though they already had some prepared already. Because they told me that they were reserved for other people. And I didn't even see other people ordering. Not even close. I didn't even see other people ordering from them. After waiting 30 minutes, I bought blue lemonade. I bought takoyaki. I went to the cafeteria. I could finally eat my breakfast. And I was hoping to enjoy a nice, relaxing breakfast. But no, that's not what happened. Of course it doesn't happen. I got called by my friend and he told me that I needed to go back to the room or the horror booth because it was opening up because it's 8 a.m. That's when Bazaar opens up. And I was just devastated because I just wanted to take my time eating that juicy takoyaki, but I guess they're not gonna give it to me. So I quickly ate it and I went back to the room. This guy better not have Spore. I'm gonna crash out. Alright, he doesn't have Spore. When I went to the room, that's when my body started like dying because like I went to school sick, remember? And I took the role for going to. I told my friends about it and they told me like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why would you do that? Which is natural. I don't blame them for saying. I don't blame them for. I don't blame them. Of course, you just have to go protect. What's the point? After that, we scared like a couple of children. I got stepped on by a high schooler because they didn't see me, but I still got mad. When it was lunchtime, I finally I finally free. I'm finally free from the shackles of acting in a horror booth. Even though I couldn't, it did tell my teacher I was sick, but I couldn't go home because it was too cramped in the school because it was full of people. It was also like even the outside was full of cars. So like, and it would be too much trouble basically. So they couldn't pick me up. So I had to bear until 5 p.m. because that's when the bazaar ends. When I was about to buy my lunch, I got called by the acquaintances who invited me to the wedding booth, and they told me that it's wedding booth time. Woo! Woo! I was not clapping. I was crying because I wanted to eat my lunch first, but they didn't allow me because they wanted to get it over with. So they escorted me to the place where the wedding booth was being held, and I had to wait like a couple 5 minutes because like the girl. Oh yeah, they paired me with a girl that I actually had a crush on. Another video about that some other time, and they had to wait 5 minutes because they couldn't even find her. Alright, that's a game. It wasn't even 5 minutes. It was like 10 minutes, man. I just wanted to get it over with eating my lunch. I wasn't that mad though. But thinking I wasn't that mad like when like it was actually happening. I just didn't mind. I just wanted to get it over with. Why did I? What am I doing, bro? When she finally came, my sister. My sister just happened to be there. She just happened to visit because the it's a festival. Of course, anyone can visit. So she was there, and when she bought me my lunch, she bought lunch for me, which is actually really nice of her because she's not usually nice to me. It's a sibling thing. Siblings are never supposed to be nice to each other unless you're I don't know unless you're someone yeah. After she bought me my lunch, the girl that I was supposed to get married to finally arrived, and after Jesus Christ, I did so much damage. Honestly, bro, like alright, I'm kind of getting tired of random battles. Hold on. I'll use a random team. So when it finally happened, they said hug the bride. Everyone was watching. Everyone was shipping me and that girl, even though I don't like her anymore. And like, I told my friend to stay with me because all our classmates were there, and I didn't want to be the only other person who's not in the only like outsider there. So I told her to stay with me, and also my sister went somewhere with her friend. Wait, what do I start with? What do I usually start with? I start with this guy, right? Then after the wedding booth finally happened, I finally got to eat my food. It was Hungarian sausage and egg, if you didn't know. So yeah, it after that, I found my friends were started staying in the like there's like this hallway, right, and there's like the stairs, and beside that are the stairs to the second floor. They were just chilling at that hallway with the stairs, and I went to them, and I just knocked out. Well, it took time before I knocked out, but that's basically what happened. Or the teacher came in, or one of the teachers came in, and they gave me medicine, or yeah, they gave me medicine so that I could eat, so that I could get well soon. I rest, and my friends stayed there for me. Uh, Shout out to my friends who stayed there for me, by the way. And then after that, I once it was finally over, I went home and I went to sleep, and I thought it was finally over, but it was not. You want to know why? Because of the aftermath. I had a stuff. Wow, this guy's stupid. I had a what did they call that again? It was diarrhea. I had diarrhea, so I had to take a shit all like every time. It was not fun. It was not fun. It lasted until like it lasted for 2 days, but during which I got thinner. Like I am a skeleton, but like I became even more of a skeleton after I got diarrhea because I want I was hungry, but at the same time I wasn't hungry, and it was not fun. I think I'm safe to sword stance here. Yeah. All right. I went a bit off track there. Um. Yeah, I became even more of a skeleton, and but yeah, it was fine afterwards. Not like the most interesting story, but it was definitely a story. Oh shit. So yeah, that's basically everything that happened. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode of a weekly dose of Zinc yapping about his life, and that's basically it.